I'm here on the 16th hole. I'm coming to the end of my round, and it's sort of interesting, all the little thoughts that do pop into your head. You could be playing well and you sort of go through this question of how I'm going to get into the clubhouse, or you could be playing badly and you kind of go through this massive Rolodex of swing thoughts, just throwing in clips, throwing out, throwing ideas. So I'm going to show you a few common things that the tour players will do that they find really helpful. Now, when I'm working to the top of my backswing, you sort of get late into the round and maybe the turn gets a little bit early or a little bit lazy. You don't want to fake your turn by letting your arms and shoulders go by themselves. That's going to disconnect you from the engine. A great little tip, put a glove under your left arm, and as you're working away, you feel as though the left arm is really working up and across your chest, and at the top of your backswing, your left arm is much lower and across you. Really feel as though that pressure is there. That connection can really help you to link up those shots. So if you feel as though your swing gets armsy, or you kind of get your two shoulders to turn and your engine's not really firing, a little glove under the left arm here can really tidy that up. Another good little key is if you feel as though your turn gets a little bit late again, a little bit lazy, and your arms kind of disconnect and you're kind of faking the top of the backswing. It feels like a big turn, but it's really just a big arm lift. A glove under the right arm is a really useful drill and swing thought to make sure that those arms don't get too wide, so it's a nice set, close set here, right arm's on your chest, and now you use the powerful muscles of the trunk to finish that turn. See how that right arm's really sort of down on my side? You don't want to have that lifting away. That's going to cause you to have real problems timing your golf swing. So those are two good ideas that you can work with. Another good one on the golf course is your hands get a little bit tight as you're coming to the end of the round. Make sure you don't get sort of too wide and stiff here. You want to make sure that by left arm parallel to the ground that those wrists are set. So try to make a few practice swings really to feel as though that's set there. If your swing's here, what's going to happen is the set happens during the transition, and it's so difficult to coordinate, wrist set, all of those changes of direction. There's so many dynamics on the club that you can really get into trouble. So find your swing thought and stick with it all the way through the day. Another swing thought to firm up your golf game: if you start to feel like you're getting too much movement and kind of your leg muscles are getting a little bit tired and you're not getting so much stability on this right foot, you could try to square that right foot up and really even maybe get the feeling that the weight is on the inside of that foot, really set against it. If you're coming to the end of the round and this left hip's getting slidey and you feel as though you can't stabilize your left leg, just try toeing in your left foot so you get a little bit of extra resistance there, and you can really feel as though instead of sliding onto the ball, that you can turn firmly against that left foot so the right side can really come through and keep the pressure up on the golf ball. Those are some good little tips. It's much better, it's much more effective to find your swing thought and use it all day, as opposed to have 1,000 different swing thoughts that you just use once.